Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna talk about the trade between the USA and the Hungary. You can see that the GDP of the USA, of the biggest economy in the world in 2024, is 29,184 billion US dollars, while Hungary, how do you spell Hungary? Hungary is much smaller. Here I wrote out the values, the full values. Let's divide the big one with the small value, and we will see that the USA is producing 131 times more GDP than than Hungary. Let's see what are the traded products. Consumer goods, capital goods, automotive vehicles and parts, other goods, travel, business, transport. Then what does the USA export to Hungary? Machinery, electrical and vehicle equipment, pharmaceuticals, business, so services, transport services, travel. The breakdown, you can see here, services, goods from both sides. But what is interesting is the value. The real value, need to multiply this one with million because it's in $1,000,000, so 6 zeros after the one. And then we like to have the, not the euro, but the US dollar, sorry, US dollar. So we pull this down, we can see that Hungary exports much more to the USA than the other way around. Let's see how much more, how many times more. In terms of value, 3 times more. That means Hungary exports 14 billion, while the USA only 4. And in terms of how much that makes out from their GDP, that is also very different than USA. Sorry. So I want to show first the USA. It will be an extremely small number, 0.02%. And Hungary, I assume it's around 5%, maybe. And yeah, 6.6. So I was mistaken, sorry. And we want to see the percentages, how many percentage of each of the group make up from the total 100%. Now I will fix the G13 cell, the total sum. I'll make it a copy format. 32% is the most consumer goods, and the US is importing most percentage, most likely machinery. That seems the largest number. If we want to show that on a diagram, we can either use these numbers or the dollar values. I just go on insert, and I will use a pie chart, and I will add data labels, and then we can see consumer goods 4.7 billion. So this is Hungary to USA. Or we can do the same with percentages in that and then add data labels. Then we will see the percentages. Maybe if you have a chart to prepare for the management, this is more meaningful, but sometimes you need to show both of them actually. Or another option is to show by category and which is the largest, and you want to interpret with a histogram. Yeah, this one maybe you can delete, but okay, that shows the percentage. So this is showing in a decreasing manner how the categories are doing. We can also find out let's do it differently. So this will be goods, this will be services, our range is this one, our criteria is this one, sorry, our criteria is this one, and the sum range is this one, so that we can see format painter. Okay. And I need to fix the range, and I need to drop down the Excel, and then I can write quickly a sum value to see the total, if it's the same. Yeah, it's the same, and I can see that this one fix is 94%, while the goods are 6%. Services are 6% and 94% are the goods. In terms of Hungary exporting goods and services to the USA. So to sum it up, you can see that the US economy is much bigger, but Hungary is much smaller, but relying on the US economy much more than the other way around. I hope you like my video. Please subscribe. See you next time.